Hello and welcome to the news update on Enterprise Television. I am Kendi Godun. We begin with the local news. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ordered a full security lockdown around forests in Kwara, Kebbi, and part of Niger State due to rising kidnappings and terrorist activities. The directive was reviewed by his media advisor Sunday Dari. Tinubu instructed the Nigerian Air Force to increase air surveillance, especially deep inside Kwara Forest, where terrorists are suspected to be hiding. The Air Force is to maintain round-the-clock monitoring and work closely with ground troops. The same order covers the Kebbi and Niger areas where more rescue operations are expected. Now, communities have also been urged to report any suspicious movement to help security agencies. And now we take our other local news. Suspected armed herdsman has attacked Agboda community in Maraba, Udeje, Nasarawa State on Monday evening, injuring a young man on his way to a church crusade. The attack caused panic and disrupted the gathering as people fled for safety. The crusade organizer, Dr. Daniel Ukpo, expressed concern over the frequent and unchecked attacks carried out by herdsmen in the area. He explained that the victim was attacked with a machete and his motorcycle was stolen, leading to confusion and forcing the crusade to end abruptly. Ukpo further lamented the lack of security presence, noting that similar attacks like killings and destruction of crops happen regularly but often go unreported. He called on the government to intervene, saying the communities are living in fear with no place else to go. And now we take our economy and finance news. The new Nigerian Tax Act, taking effect on January 1, 2026, introduces extensive reforms aimed at strengthening the economy, promoting fairness, and improving the financial well-being of low and middle-income earners. It also seeks to reduce the country's long-standing infrastructural deficit by ensuring more efficient tax collection. To guarantee compliance, the Act outlines a wide range of penalties for taxpayers who fail to meet their obligations. These include fines for failure to register, delayed filing of VAT returns, failure to use approved fiscal tools, not deducting or remitting taxes, ignoring official notices, or withholding requested tax information. Many of these penalties attract daily or monthly charges until compliance is achieved. The Act also imposes strict punishment for more serious violations such as fraud, obstruction of tax officers, impersonation, the use of weapons, and inducement of officials. Offenders may face heavy fines, administrative penalties, or imprisonment of up to 10 years in extreme cases. Overall, the enforcement measures signal the government's strong commitment to boosting tax accountability and discipline nationwide. And now we take our business news. Nigeria's trade surplus fell 35% in July, sliding to $1.39 billion from $2.14 billion in June, as rising imports outpaced a slight decline in exports. That's the CBN reported. Now, earnings from crude oil and refined petroleum products fell, with crude oil receipts dropping to $2.55 billion and refined products to $0.53 billion. Gas exports rose to $1.10 billion, while non-oil exports, including minerals, increased modestly to $0.75 billion. Import bills surged 25% to $3.54 billion, driven by both oil and non-oil products. Non-oil imports reached $2.64 billion, while petroleum product imports rose to $0.90 billion, narrowing Nigeria's trade surplus. And now we take our foreign news. Widespread flooding in southern Thailand has killed 33 people and displaced tens of thousands across 7 provinces, including the tourist hub of Hat Yai. Torrential rain since last week prompted the government to declare a state of emergency in Songkhla province, with causes of deaths including flash floods, drowning, and electrocution. Authorities expect water levels to gradually recede. Rescue operations have involved boats, helicopters, military trucks, and even an aircraft carrier to evacuate residents and patients. Over 10,000 people have been moved to temporary shelters such as university campuses, while food centers distribute up to 20,000 food boxes daily to those affected. The flooding has stranded many travelers and locals, highlighting the ongoing threat of extreme weather. The heavy rains have also affected neighboring Malaysia, flooding 8 states and forcing more than 27,000 people into temporary shelters, with 1 reported death. Authorities warn that thunderstorms will continue and efforts are ongoing to ensure the safety of stranded Malaysians returning from Thailand. Experts note that climate change has intensified such extreme weather, making seasonal floods increasingly severe and unpredictable. And now we take our sport news. Chelsea has dominated Barcelona 3-0 in the Champions League, with the spotlight on teenage stars Estevao and Lamine Yamal. The match began at a high tempo and Chelsea looked dangerous from the start despite an early disallowed goal. Estevao delivered the standout moment 10 minutes after halftime, dribbling past 2 defenders and smashing the ball into the roof of the net. The goal is 10th of the season, came with Barcelona where already a man down and struggling to keep up. Liam Delap sealed the victory in the 73rd minute after VAR overturned on an offside call. Chelsea's strong performance earned them a deserved win, while Barcelona looked flat and failed to capitalize on early chances. And now we take our entertainment news. Ex-Big Brother Naija star Liko Rose, whose real name is Roselyn Omokwa Afije, opened up about her personal life and future family plans. She surprised fans by revealing her desire to have 9 children, offering a candid glimpse into her vision for family life. The 30-year-old actress also shared her involving views on marriage, explaining that she once imagined a quiet, private wedding but now envisions a more celebratory approach. She also described wanting a multi-day celebration to mark the end of her singlehood, balancing public festivities with private moments. Liko Rose emphasized the importance of intimacy amid the celebrations, planning a special private experience shared only with a partner. Her reflections highlight her growth and openness as she prepares for the next chapter of her life and career. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV 7. I am Kehinde Bodunmi. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.